I'm McKenna Smith. I'm the entomologist for Teton County Weed and Pest District. We are here in Jackson, Wyoming, where our lab is based out of. And we're talking about the tick program that I started and that my district is working on. So we started the program because we were set up to do mosquito work and have been for many years. So we have a lab available for doing work with West Nile virus and mosquito vectors, but believe it or not, there are more than just mosquitoes in Wyoming. We have ticks, we have lice, we have all sorts of other biting insects that can impact public health and have veterinary significance as well. Surveying for both ticks in the environment and the pathogens that they carry was something I was very excited about and a service that I wanted to be able to provide. So 2025, we are on our third year of tick collections, and I'm working on this with my colleague Kelsey Mitchell, our biologist, who's helping me look for the pathogens in these ticks. So she does all of the assay development. So we kind of joke that it's my job to find the bugs and it's her job to find the bug in the bug. So the virus, the bacteria.
So I am in the process of extracting nucleic acids, genetic material, from tick specimens that we have from active surveys. So we talked about active surveys. We have sites that we consistently go to every week, and these are a batch of ticks that we've collected from those. Believe it or not, there's actually 105 individual ticks represented in this set. They're pulled together, and so yeah, just extracting the genetic material so that down the line, the next step will be to detect pathogens through that. First pathogen that we'll be looking for is Colorado tick fever virus. So looking for the viral RNA that is possibly in, possibly not in these samples.
We're not finding ticks right now because it's pretty late in the season. So tick abundance generally peaks in May and June. It's August now, so it's pretty late in the season to see them. They all come out at once in the spring, so they've all probably successfully gotten their blood meals already, or were preyed upon by a predator, or starved to death. What I would love the public to do with this knowledge is inform their practices. So one, I want people to know that there are ticks in Wyoming and that they do carry pathogens. Sometimes we get feedback that, oh, there's no ticks here, I've never seen one ever. And I'll have a vial in my pocket full of hundreds of ticks. So we do have ticks here. They carry pathogens that make people sick. They can carry pathogens that make animals sick. So having this awareness is something that I would like to promote. And I don't want people to be afraid to go outside. The ticks that we have here, for the most part, are native. Yes, we are seeing some range expansion slowly, but we don't have a big crazy epidemic or anything going on. So I don't want to scare people, but I do want them to have the right information to inform their practices when they are recreating. So being aware of what tick habitat looks like, maybe when the ticks are out, and how to prevent tick bites on your person. Tucking your pant legs into your socks when you're hiking, wearing an EPA-approved repellent like DEET. Also when you're hiking, conducting tick checks after you're recreating in tick habitat, removing them appropriately. There's a lot of old wives' tales about how to remove a tick, put Vaseline on it or burn it, and these always make me cringe. The best way is to just get a pair of tweezers and get as close to the skin where the tick is attached as possible. Gently but firmly, just pull that tick out. You don't want to create a situation where the tick regurgitates into the body, because if the pathogen's inside the tick and you burn it, you squeeze it, you crush it, you're basically injecting that stuff into your skin. So really gently but firmly pull the tick out. I would say 99.9% of humanity are repulsed by ticks. They are blood feeding, they attach for a long time, they feed to engorgement. So I get it, they're gross, but I have such an affinity for them. And maybe that's just because I study them. I'm working with them all the time, but I love ticks so much. They are, hear me out, they're kind of cute, especially when they first emerge. So some of the adults that we get, you can tell when they've just woken up from the winter, sleep, and they have these kind of little chubby bellies, and their eyeballs look like gummy bears, and their toes, they have these little like sticky pads on their toes, and that are surrounded by these little claws, and so they have these little chubby belly gummy bear eye drop sticky toes kind of guys, and I think they're so stinking cute. So I don't know what's wrong with me, but I love them, and they're so fun to study, and I actually think they are really cute.